So I'm going to talk about why the truth, I believe, and why black women hated Kevin Samuels for the most part. I mean, he was very polarizing, but now that he has passed, again, you see the disgusting praise and celebration after his death, mainly by black women and some black men too as well. But we're going to talk about the truth, why black women hate Kevin Samuels. And they might not like what I have to hear, but they know it's the truth, because you know what they say, the truth hurts. You see, here's the thing about Kevin Samuels. He was vulgar and he was aggressive with the things that he said, but it got through to their heads for the most part. There's a reason why he was such a polarizing figure. There was a reason why he was talked about a lot in the media. There's a reason why he has over 1.5 million YouTube subscribers. There's a reason why he has over 1 million Instagram followers, because his message was getting across. He has a good amount of female followers now. Don't believe all that. Oh no females watch Kevin Samuels. No, they did. There's a reason why he had females willingly calling into his show, asking him for advice, and he would give it to them like how it was, the truth. Now, he was aggressive at times, as I said, but you need to be aggressive to get your point across. If I say something in a nice tone of way, like, you know what, you could do better next time, honey. Don't worry. It's like, no, you need to get your shit together. Come on, let's go. Like, what are you doing? You messing up. There's a difference. A level of aggression and most parts gets through to people's brain, because it hits off a switch. It's like, yo, what are you doing? You're slacking. This is not acceptable. You are better than that. It pushes you to reach your full potential. And that's what he was trying to do. But Kevin Samuels dared to defy your ego. In the age of social media where we live at, females are the ones gaining from this, from talk about Instagram, Snapchat, whatever, TikTok. Females can gain 1,000 followers, a whole bunch of followers just like that, because they like the attention. What is the number one thing you could do to a female that they love outside of money? Is the attention. They love attention. They are attention seekers. That's for a fact. And with this new social media world that we're living in, they were getting tons of attentions from different type of male perspective. And females were thinking, well, hey, listen, I don't need to settle for just an average guy. I have guys with blue check marks hitting me up in my DMs. If you look good, you're posting your ass pics and things of that nature. If you look good, I gotta have this guy. Oh, this guy with about 200,000 followers is DMing me. Oh, I got guys who are doing podcasts. Oh, I got millionaires. Oh, I got this dude who's driving a Lambo sliding in my DM. I don't need to settle for an average 9-to-5 Joe. I could get this. That guy who was sliding in your DMs, who had the Lambo, had 100,000 followers on Instagram, was not trying to wife for the most part. He was trying to hit and dip, or to gain something from you momentarily. Most guys in today's world, if they know from the jump if you have wifey material or not. Now, if you look good, you got a banging body, they will show things just to get in your pants. That's for a fact. Guys are known for lying. We are the best liars in the world. Let's just be real. Okay? If I see a fine girl and I know, and I heard from the streets that she's known to give it up easy, I'm going to say things that she like to hear just so I get in the pants and get out. That's for a fact. Like, I follow this girl on social media on Instagram. She posts nothing but ass pictures. I'm not bringing that home to my mama, because if my mom goes on my Instagram, she's like, oh, show me her page so I can show it to my friends, and she is butt naked or half butt naked in every picture, that's a bad representation of me, and I'm going to be embarrassed, because guess what? My family members are going to have to see that and be like, this is how you choose to carry your last name? This is how you choose to represent yourself in the most up way? This is how you choose to represent the Francois name? This is who you choose to be your long life partner? This is the person who you choose, who is posting half naked pictures, provocative pictures, sexual pictures, to be the mother of your future children? This is the person who you choose to create a life with, to build something with? Really? Because guess what? You flip it on females. If you bring home a dude to your parents, he was selling dope, formerly incarcerated, had no job, no car, no type of future, breath smelled like Similac, had no direction in life, you think your parents would be happy about you dating that person? Hell no. People don't understand this, and it's gotten so lost. When are you choosing a partner? They have to be a representation of you, period. When you are choosing somebody that you want to put your last name on, they have to be a representation of you at every single time. And them acting a certain way that does not confine in the confines of a relationship is wrong. And we have the feelings, well, he can't control me. I don't need a man telling what you. No, nobody's trying to control you. It's called having manners. You see, when you live at home with your parents, do you tell them I can do whatever I want? They're going to be like, get the hell out of here. I'll pay the bills in this house. You don't pay nothing. You listen to what your parents say. Because they're the ones who are providing a roof over your head, food in your stomach, a TV to watch, a phone to go on TikTok on. They think just because I make all this, I do this, I don't have to follow any type of authority. No, it's not how it works. Live your life. Do what you have to do. But there's a difference when you are single and in a relationship. See, when you are together with somebody, you cannot go and flirt with every person you see because that's just who you are. That goes out the window. When you are together with somebody, you cannot continue to post sexual provocative pictures just because you want 1,000 Instagram likes. Now, if you have a contract with the company and that pays you, go right ahead. I don't give a damn. But I don't want to date with somebody who's always posting ass pictures. Bikini pictures, I don't care. Because I like to go to the beach. I could give two damns about bikini pictures. But there's a difference between summer bikini pictures and sexual ass always out pictures. Let's keep it real. And there's a reason, oh, it's my body, my choice. It's my wallet, my choice. Then guess what? You want access to me? You want me to help build your life financially? These are those things I won't accept. No. My body, my choice? Cool. My wallet, my choice. Get the fuck out. Period. Go find another sucker. But it won't be me. That's just plain and period. Nobody's trying to control your life or tell you you can't do this. But guess what? You have to live in some sort of authoritarian, not trying to sound, controlling, but that's just how it is. You need to live in some sort of authoritarian type of situation. Guess what? When you at work, most of us had 9 to 5, you can't come in and leave anytime you want. You'll get fired. You can't speak to your bosses anytime, any type of time you want. You'll get fired. You have to follow some sort of authoritarian figure, and people do not want to do that. Because it's like, well, I don't need him. I got this rapper who's sliding in my DM. That rapper don't want you. He wants you because of your ass. We live in a generation where guys are dating girls because of their body, and girls are dating guys because of their wallets. Hey, you got a fat ass. You got nice tits. Cool. Want to be my girl? How much zeros you got in your bank account? Cool. I'll be your man. That's it. No emotional connection building. None of that nonsense. And he was questioning people, especially like, yo, you are not going to build a long-lasting relationship with that type of mindset thinking. The second thing that mainly he was going after was females who have made mistakes in the past, whether that's them having baby fathers, numerous kids, whatever, in their late 30s, 40s, whatever. He's like, hey, nobody's telling you that you can't get a man that's high value. He's saying you need to get a man that's high value within your certain situation. They had this one girl on this show, on Kevin Samuels' show, talk about, oh, well, I could marry me a rapper. And she had 2 kids. By two different baby daddies. Oh, she wants basketball players. She wants athletes. That's who I attract. Really? How come you ain't get one yet? Oh, you don't know? And I love it when they say, well, I could get this anytime I want. Then why haven't you gotten it yet? You see, when people say, I could get this if I wanted to, why haven't you done it yet? And they start stuttering like crazy. Because you're lying. Like if people say, well, I could buy me a mansion. Why haven't you bought it yet? If you got a lot of money, why haven't you bought yourself a mansion? Or people will be like, well, I'm rich. I got me that car. Why don't you buy that car yet? I could move to my parents' house if I wanted to. Why don't you do it yet if you got the money? No. If you could do something, if you have the ability to do something right there and then at this moment, why haven't you done it yet? Excuses. No. Because you don't got it. If you got something, you would have done it already. That's just point blank fact. We need to stop with that. And Kevin Samuels was just telling people to be realistic. It's like, hey, nobody's saying that you can't date a man that's high value. He's saying date a man that's realistic pertaining to your certain situation. You're overlooking when you're not even that good to begin with. Like people talk about, I want to date a man who's a plumber. You know how much plumbers make? I want to date a man who drives a truck. You know how much truck drivers make? I want to date a man who's in construction because it's not a sexy job title. You know how much construction workers make? And you ask, what did they do for a living? I'm a receptionist. You make minimum wage and you want to, and you say you don't want a dude who makes over $80,000 a year? You make half his salary. Are you kidding me? And you got 2 kids by somebody else. So not only does he have to take you in and financially provide for you, he has to financially provide for 2 other people that he did not make. So at that point, you no longer become a union, you become a bill. Especially if you're not looking to elevate yourself to meet him halfway. And females think, well, a guy's supposed to do this. If he's making, a guy ain't supposed to do nothing. The only dude that's supposed to do everything for you is your father. He brought you into this world. He's supposed to financially take care, provide for you any single way he can. A male, a boyfriend, don't owe you nothing. The only thing he owes you is to love you, respect you, and cherish you. He don't owe you a damn thing in terms of financially. Stop it. The main point of this was, I want a high value man. And when we automatically think of high value man, we attract it with money. Never, oh, is he emotionally intelligent? Can he hold a conversation? Can he protect me? Can he value me? None of those other characteristics come into play. It's just, okay, you want a high value man. What are some of the characteristics that you look for in a high value man? First thing is money. Oh, no. How much you make? No, that don't count. That's the thing. Set realistic expectations, and people were not setting those things. Like it's insane. And he challenged them, and they didn't like to hear because they live in this la fantasy world. And hey, cool, you want that type of guy who's above your pay grade, who's this and that? How come you haven't gotten yet? How come you calling on to Kevin Samuels, telling him you want this guy, but you've been single for the last 4 or 5 years? You might have dated, you might have had sex, cool, but you aren't in a committed relationship. How come you have not gotten that? If you say that's what you're worth, how come you haven't gotten that yet? Crickets. Main thing is, black men are always told what to do in society by women. Women are always going on podcasts. Women are always posting on social media. I want a man who does this. I want a man who looks like this. There's three sixes, that always, women mainly, for the most part, say they wanted a man. 6 figures, 6-pack, and 6 foot tall. Cool. That's what you want. Those are your preferences. No problem. You're allowed to have choices. But when a man say, I want to have choices, I want a woman who's not tall, not that tall. I want her to look a certain way, whether petite, slim, thick, whatever. And I don't want her to be out there disrespecting me out there in the streets. Oh, know how to cook. Oh, you're misogynistic. You're sexist. Why can you cook for yourself? Then why can you pay your own bills yourself then? And I want a woman who cooks me food. You can cook for yourself. We're not your mother. And we're not your fathers. We're not your fathers. Go get a damn job and pay for your own damn bills and rent. Pay for your own lifestyle. Don't expect a dude to do it for you who not your father. And when you tell them that, oh, just say you're broke. Oh, just say you had no father then to begin with. It's like, come on now. We can't sit down and have these conversations, and then when you bring that stuff to the table, they want to all of a sudden just blow it by and continue to talk about their main point. That's not the issue. When you catch a female, I know it's this, when you catch a female and you expose her hypocrisy, she continues with the hypocrisy. Anytime when you say but, you lost the argument. If you say but to somebody's rebuttal, you lost the argument because you know that you're right and you're trying to find something and trying to grab something out of space to make it make sense to you. So you think that they will make sense. No. It don't work like that. Sorry. Nope, sorry. Like, there's one space I was in. This girl who, she was anti Kevin Samuels nonetheless, but she was just like, well, how dare he calling people fat? What makes you think it's the right to call somebody else fat? Like, don't you think people know that they're fat? Okay, why haven't you done something about it yet then? If you know you're fat, why don't you try to lose some weight? And I'm not trying to sound insensitive here, but here's a good example. If you're a fat person, you're overweight, you go to a doctor for a checkup, and the doctor says, yeah, you need to lose weight because you're morbidly obese and you're close to having a heart attack and you could die. Are you just gonna willingly stay fat? Or are you gonna, something's gonna click in your head to go to the gym, to eat healthy, to lose weight, so not only you could live for, I don't know, yourself, to have a long life and your family, or you just continue to be fat because, like, well, take me as I am, and the grave gonna take you as you are too. It's like every criticism that we say is not just, oh, you need to change because we want you. No, you need to change because you are negatively affecting your life. Like, come on. It's like you cannot have a conversation with I'm not saying all females, because you people like to twist things words. Because, see, I noticed this. You only watch 10, 15, 30 seconds of a clip, maybe a minute, and then you get a preconceived notion and a judgment like, oh, this is how this person is. No. That's why most of you people have a third grade reading level. That's why most of you people are stupid. You don't sit down, take the time to watch the full context of something. You take a little bit of a clip and you post it and you be like, oh, but that's my perception of this person. That's why most of you guys don't have any internet common sense. Because it's like, come on. Like, what are we doing? And it's just, I'm going to continue to make more videos about this because I'm not trying to have a 20-minute upload. But the main thing is why females hated Kevin Samuels. He challenged their ego. And when you challenge a female's ego, she's going to challenge you as a man. Because females don't like to have their ego challenged at all. And most of the females who haven't gotten their ego challenged, thinking that the world revolves around them. Oh, this is my world. You're just living in it. Okay. Keep thinking that. What have you done in life? Oh. Okay. Interesting. You haven't done anything? And I ask these people, okay, a female, what have you done in life? Are you happy? No, but I make a lot of money. That's not the question. Money doesn't equate to happiness. Are you happy? I'm not talking about relationship. Are you personally happy in your life? Cool, you make a good amount of money. Are you happy? Do you have somebody that you could come home to and talk? Do you have somebody that you could share your values with? Do you have friends? Do you have a life outside of making money? No. You know what that means? Especially for those who are making a lot of money. And kudos to you. Make your money. But if you don't have no happiness to it, you're just another slave. Think about that. But this is just part one of why females hated Kevin Samuels. I'm going to come out with more future videos down the line. Once again, rest in peace to the King Kevin Samuels. And everybody who's watching, don't forget to like, comment, share this video out to everybody out there. I will see you guys next time, Worlds TV. Peace.